Hi there, YouTube. 2005 Dodge Durango. The oil pump went out of the engine. It was ran without oil for a few miles on the highway. I picked the truck up for I think it was $700. Cosmetically, it's in really good shape. Anyways, so I am pulling the engine on it. I started off with removing the fan shroud, the fan shroud, the radiator, core support, and then went from there to the condenser. It didn't have hardly any Freon in it to begin with, because the condenser sits at an angle like right here. It would have been in the way. There wasn't really any way to just move it out of the way to get the engine out. I didn't want to damage it. Power steering pump, I just unbolted and set off to the side right there. I've probably been on this for about 5 hours. I should say about 5 hours, give or take. I went from there to removing the intake to get to the upper bell housing bolts, because you can't get to those from the bottom. So a ratchet wrench is definitely your friend on those. I think they're 15 millimeters. I went from there to I removed the battery tray, disconnected the wiring harness from the injectors, and removed the coil packs and kind of got that out of the way. Biggest problems I've ran into so far is I can't get the oil dipstick tube out. I've bent it up pretty bad trying to get it out. I can't get it out for some reason. I'm going to work on it some more tomorrow. And the EGR tube, those 8 millimeter bolts in the very back, they're just right behind there. Those were a little bit of a pain to get to. I'm sure you can see them sticking out of there. You got to get to those with the intake on to get the intake off. So I've ran into the oil dipstick. I can't really get it out. It's kind of rusted in there. I can get it to turn, but can't really get it to pop up. The main problems I've ran into, like I said, are the oil dipstick tube. I got the exhaust unbolted, and the Bank 102 sensors are extremely difficult to get to, and you got to remove the exhaust in order to get one of the starter bolts out. At least I had to anyways. I still haven't got the exhaust completely off, so I can't get to one of the plugs back there. I did have to remove both fender wells. That made it a little bit easier to get to the exhaust. So anyways, I haven't seen any tutorials or anything online, or any videos anyways online, on removing a 4.7 out of a Durango. I've seen videos for a Dodge Ram with the 4.7, actually several, and I think an older Dodge Durango. This is an 05. I think I'm not sure if it's the first year of this body style, but maybe the first or the second. But yeah, the oil pump failed, and I am going to pull the engine out and see what exactly has gone wrong with it, or what is damaged on the inside. I'm not sure if I'm going to rebuild this engine yet, or if I'm going to buy a used one. Either way, I'll get in depth with that once I get it out and torn down to see what the problem is, or what all is damaged. And then I have taken out there's a condenser, fan, radiator. I think the transmission cooler is actually, it's on the back. Yeah, the transmission cooler, I left it attached. Air box, grill. The core support is still attached to the hood latch cable. I just decided to leave it on. Don't mind all my junk on here. Not really the best. I'm not really organized with this stuff, but I will remember where it goes. So, and then the power steering cooler is just hanging down there. I just let it hang. So, hope I'm not missing anything. I will get back with you guys tomorrow. Like I said, I've had about 5 hours on it, so I think I'm done for the day. I think it's like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, so I'm probably done for the night. I think those are the main issues I've ran into, is just the Bank 102 sensors and the EGR bolts and oil dipstick. So I will give you guys an update tomorrow and let you know how this thing goes on coming the rest of the way out. And then we'll get to see what's wrong with the engine. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a like, subscribe. Let me know if you have any more questions on it. I do a lot of Turner wrenches. I haven't really ever videotaped it, or I guess everything's on an SD card nowadays. I don't really video anything. But I guess I'm going to start doing that, at least on videos that I don't see online. So, anyways, like I said, like, subscribe. Let me know if you guys have any questions on the removal process. And